Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of CSGO News. We have some great announcements today, so make sure to watch the video all the way through. As always, let's not waste time. Let's get right into it. In our first big CSGO News announcement today, we have SK Gaming's very own Friis, who underwent hip surgery earlier this week and will not be able to actually attend DreamHack tours this coming weekend. So he will be stood in for by the very own Casper. As you guys know, cadiaN, who is actually one of the first guys to lose to a women pro in the HTC 1v1 Invitationals, which happened about a month ago. And I'm sure people will not be forgetting about this because it was all over Twitter, and cadiaN's already receiving so much hate. But I'm really I'm really glad they actually chose him. SK Gaming could have chosen so many players that were off rosters right now besides cadiaN, but they chose him to stand in for Friis. So best of luck to SK Gaming and DreamHack tours. And let's not be surprised if some other DreamHack tour team decides to pick up Giuliano, because that's cadiaN's #1 weakness. Oh, I had to throw it in there. I'm sorry. And for the unimportant story of the day, as you guys know, around a month ago, Astralis was slowly but surely dyeing all of their hair blonde. It didn't get anywhere near half. It was only 2 of the players that actually did it. But Dev1ce, he tweeted out this, and everyone was going crazy because no one knew what was going on. It looked like a little mullet on the floor, and yes, Dev1ce actually shaved his hair. Then I thought this is a pretty funny tweet because yes, he all went full Britney Spears. If you guys know, a couple years ago, or actually way back, Britney Spears grew her hair out and then all of a sudden just buzzed out of nowhere, and this is literally what Dev1ce looks like. Now he's a good looking guy, but it looks so similar to Britney, it's kind of scary. So congrats to Dev1ce. I hope your hair was not your strength. Maybe it was like an unlucky charm. So best of luck to Astralis. Maybe this will make him better. And probably our biggest CSGO news story for today is Luminosity Gaming. If you guys have not heard, they have won 28 of their last 30 games, and they are officially now the #1 ranked team in the world. Now, of course, all these rankings are unofficial, but yes, they are officially, unofficially #1 in the world, which is the first Brazilian team ever to do that, so congrats to them. They have won 28 of their last 30, including a 15-game win streak, and I actually didn't touch on this in yesterday's video. They didn't drop a single game in DreamHack Austin. Yes, not only did they win DreamHack Austin altogether, they won the championship versus Tempo Storm, they did not drop one single game. And I don't know if you guys realize how crazy that is. I know a lot of you guys are going to comment down below. Well, they played 6 North American teams, or I think about 4 or 5 of them. But still, really cool there. And all those best of 3s and all those single play matches, they did not drop one match. So congrats to LG. They're looking really good. Who will be the next team to beat them? Comment down below. Or will they ever be beaten again? Will this be an NIP 84-game win streak? Probably not, but really cool news there. And during this brief CSGO intermission, I did get a package today for all of you wondering. I tore off the label, but yes, it's a FedEx package, and it is probably going to be Team YP. I'll be opening this later tonight and making that video. Now, I will upload this video probably next Monday because, as you guys know, I'm going on vacation next week, so I will have a really weird upload schedule, and I won't be able to upload every day, which kind of sucks because I've been uploading daily for the past couple months or so. So expect this video for Team YP giveaway next Monday or next Tuesday. Watch out for that, guys. You guys have been following me on Twitter. Please, that giveaway will be on Twitter, so look out for that, and I'll be opening this tonight. I am very excited for that. Again, it will be 2 t-shirts and a jersey. Get hyped. I cannot wait to give stuff away. And also in huge CSGO news today, we have the announcement of the ESL India Premiership CSGO scene, but it's actually across more than one game. So if you guys haven't heard about this, the India CSGO scene has slowly been rising. You guys have been wanting me to touch on this for a long time. So they've slowly been rising. They announced this just yesterday. It's a $64,000 league, so it's really a small amount of money compared to the amount of sums that are going into the American scenes, the European scenes, even the Asian scenes right now. And it'll be spread across 4 games, even past that. So $64,000 spread across those 4 games. We have CSGO, Dota 2, Hearthstone, and also Just Dance. Now, it's kind of funny how they included Just Dance. Apparently, that's a big thing over there in India, but they will have a different play style as well. So for this ESL India Premiership, they'll have starter games, which will be basically online tournaments happening 6 times a year across all 4 games, which sounds really cool. Typical layout there. They'll also have these things called Challenger games, which will be LAN events only happening twice a year. So I like how they're actually making a limited amount of times per year. And then finally, to wrap up each year for the ESL India Premiership, they'll have a Masters or a Championships games, which will obviously be LAN events as well, but that only happen once a year. So congrats to India on the slow improvements. Now, if we could only get that money pool a little higher, because $64,000, obviously it's a big, it's a big amount of money for one person to win, but for across 4 games, it's incredibly small. But congrats to India for slowly making that improvement. And very last in today's short news stories, we have the ESL Pro League Finals going on in the UK tomorrow, which I'm really happy about because we have not talked about this a lot on this channel, but England in the UK is really lacking in a CSGO team, but I love how they have major events there. So the ESL Pro League Finals will go on there. All I know right now, they have not determined all the teams so far, but the first game I did see was Optic Gaming versus Astralis, so that should be a fun game to watch. Not really. But I will probably touch on that tomorrow before it all happens, before it all goes down, and I'll be touching on those groups as well. They only have 2 groups, Group A and B, so I'll be touching on those hopefully tomorrow. But also another quick announcement, I actually have been talking to another lad, what am I I'm talking so weird today. I've been in touch with a really good friend. Now, he's actually not a friend of mine, but I just met him today. I was actually in my cubicle at work, and he messaged me on Kick, and he said, you know what, I have this giveaway idea for all your fans, and I took him up on it, and I'm probably going to be talking about him, with him for the next week or so, trying to get in line for all of you guys. So it sounds like a really good idea. Now, keep in mind, I will not personally be gaining from this giveaway whatsoever. It's only for you guys, so I think it's a really good idea, and it should be fun. So keep a lookout for that in the next week or two for a nice little giveaway for all of you guys. Cannot wait to announce that. But as always, live, love, laugh a lot. Remember, I like you. Thank you guys all so much for the great support and watching my videos. I love making CSGO news. I come home from work, I make these videos, I go to bed, repeat. As always, remember, I like you. I'll see you guys all tomorrow in the CSGO news video. Remember, I like you. Goodbye. Hey, look, a package, Mom.